They exchange vows to love, cherish, and murder. Benjamin and Erica Seifert were joined together in unholy matrimony. Police say the husband and wife were thrill killers in the making, trolling the trendy bars in the vacation hamlet of Ocean City, Maryland, to quench their thirst for blood.
This isn't just a story of betrayal. It's the terrifying tale of two people who twisted love into something sinister.
Police are mourning the loss of one of their own this morning. 33-year-old detective Elisa Barra was killed in a crash last night after a speeding truck slammed into her vehicle.
Benjamin and Erica Seifert appeared to have it all.
After her foster child was found dead last month, Henry County deputies say Jennifer Rosenbaum and her husband Joseph were arrested this weekend. Reports say a 911 call came sometime back in November for choking. That's when 2-year-old Layla Daniel was found dead at the couple's home.
A perfect marriage, a promising future, and a life full of excitement. But behind their smiles was a dark secret, one that would lead them to commit an unimaginable crime. When the couple lured their victims into a luxury penthouse, they never expected it would end in cold, blooded murder. What began as a simple thrill turned into a chilling night of violence and terror. Stick around to hear about the horrifying acts that shook everyone who heard their story. The perfect couple, Benjamin and Erica Seifert, seemed like the perfect couple. On the surface, they appeared to have everything going for them. A picture-perfect life. At just 23 years old, they were a young, vibrant married couple with big dreams. Benjamin, a former Navy SEAL, was known for being number one in his class and had the discipline and skill to succeed in anything he set his mind to. Erica, a high school basketball star, had her sights set on going pro. She had even graduated with a degree in history and political science from Mary Washington College. They were living the American dream, traveling, laughing, and planning their futures together. They met in her senior year of college, and just 3 weeks later, they eloped to Las Vegas. Erica was deliriously happy about their quick wedding, and in her scrapbook, she even wrote, "Best decision I have ever made." She dubbed Benjamin, "my sunshine," and they appeared to be living in a love-filled bubble. The honeymoon phase was in full swing, with the couple sharing glamorous dinners and romantic outings, looking every bit the all-American duo. But what seemed like a perfect marriage was built on far darker foundations. Their fairy tale was about to take a horrific turn. Dark secrets beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect life. Benjamin and Erica Seifert harbored dark secrets that would soon consume them. While Benjamin's life as a Navy SEAL seemed like a dream, it was far from it. After being court-martialed for going AWOL in insubordination, his career had come to a crashing halt. The disciplined, strong man who once excelled in everything now spiraled downward, struggling with a loss of purpose and direction. Meanwhile, Erica's dreams of playing professional basketball were dashed, not due to a lack of skill, but because of her petite size. Disappointed by her unfulfilled dreams, she opened a scrapbook store and turned to prescription drugs for solace. But her obsessions didn't end there. She developed an odd infatuation with Hooters memorabilia, even going so far as to break into various Hooters locations with Benjamin, fueling their search for a thrill. What began as small acts of rebellion soon turned into something much darker. Benjamin and Erica were no longer just two people trying to make a life together. They were now in the grip of their own twisted desires, seeking more and more extreme ways to feed their need for excitement. Their marriage, once full of hope, was being twisted into something far more sinister. The horror unfolds. It was in Ocean City, Maryland, a place known for its beautiful ocean views and vibrant nightlife, where Benjamin and Erica Seifert decided to take their twisted fantasies to the next level. The couple was always in search of their next thrill, and this time, their prey was an unsuspecting pair, insurance executive Martha Jenny Crutchley and her boyfriend, Joshua Ford, a mortgage banker. The two couples met at a party at a bar called Secrets, and after some light-hearted conversation and drinks, Benjamin and Erica lured Martha and Joshua back to their luxury penthouse. The Fits promised more fun, hot tub, drinks, and good times. It all seemed innocent enough at first, but the air was thick with an unsettling tension. As the night progressed, the mood shifted. Erica got out of the hot tub and went upstairs, suddenly screaming about her missing pocketbook. In a fit of rage, Benjamin stormed into the room, grabbing his .357 Magnum. He began waving the gun around, demanding to know who had taken it. What seemed like a playful game soon turned into a nightmare. Joshua and Martha, terrified by Benjamin's sudden outburst, rushed into the bathroom, locking the door behind them. But the Fits weren't done yet. Erica, with a devilish grin, peered through the bathroom window, watching her victims cower in fear. This was no longer a game. This was a premeditated act of terror. The horror was just beginning. Killing for thrills, the terror that Benjamin and Erica's fit unleashed on Martha Jenny Crutchley and Joshua Ford escalated quickly. Erica's twisted sense of control took over as she silently signaled to Benjamin when to act. In that moment, the couple was no longer just playing games, they were fully immersed in their sick fantasy. Benjamin, without hesitation, fired his weapon. The bullet tore through Joshua's head, killing him instantly. His lifeless body crumpled to the floor. As Martha pleaded for mercy, her screams fell on deaf ears. Benjamin and Erica were no longer human in their eyes. They were predators on a hunt, and their victims were nothing more than pawns in their deranged game. Benjamin kicked in the bathroom door, and without a second thought, shot Martha multiple times. The brutal killings were carried out with cold precision, each shot, each move calculated to deliver maximum terror. The Fitts showed no remorse as they carried out their gruesome act. To them, it was just another thrill, a sadistic pleasure in taking the lives of others, nothing more. With the victims now dead, Benjamin and Erica were faced with the daunting task of disposing of the bodies. The night of horror had only just begun, and the Fitts were about to make sure no one would ever know what they had done. The arrest, despite their best efforts to cover their tracks, Benjamin and Erica Fitts' twisted crime spree couldn't remain hidden forever. After the murders, the couple attempted to erase all traces of their brutality. They dismembered Martha and Joshua's bodies inside their luxury penthouse, stuffing the remains into garbage bags and loading them into their Jeep Cherokee. The couple drove across state lines from Maryland to Delaware, where they dumped the body parts in dumpsters at a massive landfill, trying to bury the evidence. But while Benjamin and Erica thought they had gotten away with murder, their reckless behavior would eventually catch up with them. As they went about their lives, pretending nothing had happened, friends and family of the victims started to worry. Martha and Joshua had vanished without a trace, and the authorities began a frantic search. It was the couple's obsession with Hooters memorabilia that led to their downfall. In an attempt to steal more, Benjamin and Erica broke into a closed Hooters, triggering a silent alarm. When police arrived, they were arrested for burglary, but the real crime soon came to light. During the investigation, the police discovered damning evidence, including the identification cards of the victims and spent rounds of ammunition. Their freaky crime spree was exposed. Benjamin and Erica Fitt were arrested, facing charges of murder, and their sick game came to a brutal end. If you thought this story couldn't get any darker, you're wrong. Benjamin and Erica Fitt's crime spree was just the beginning. But how did they think they could get away with such brutal acts? The truth is, they never expected to be caught, but their obsession and reckless behavior eventually led to their downfall. And while they thought they'd erased every trace of their crimes, the evidence had a way of surfacing, just like the dark truth behind their marriage. What kind of twisted love story leads to murder, and what does it say about a society where such horrors can happen? Let us know in the comments below. What's your opinion on the Fitts' chilling relationship? Was it just a marriage of convenience? Or was it something more sinister from the start? Don't miss our next video. This romantic getaway turned into a murder mystery. Coming soon! Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the shocking details of our next true crime story.